Analysts argue that past cabinets have had major deficiencies while attempting to deliver services to the people and say the president needs to inject fresh blood and new ideas in his next cabinet. To them, fresh blood means a lean, smarter and youthful cabinet of not more than 50.
It's going to be determined by two things. One, whether he is going to actually appoint a more lean and smarter cabinet of no more than 40 ministers. I think he needs to really be able to shift from the people that he's been working with and create a new discourse by bringing on board new blood, fresh blood, young people who are able to go out there and really push his agenda without fear or favor.
So I hope as of now, we have got 71 cabinet ministers and ministers of state. I hope that number can be brought down to at least below 50.
The ministries where they suggest immediate changes are those of transport, agriculture and education as key.
Strategically, I would think that the Ministry for Transport and Communication needs fresh blood, fresh thinking. The third sector, I think, that is so crucial is agriculture. In spite of the progress that we've had, our population is still trapped in agriculture.
And there is need to retain some of those old men and women, but not those octogenarians who are so old that they can no longer serve any useful purpose. We have seen some of them going to sleep in Parliament.
However, they are skeptical whether the president will take the decision to trim down his bloated government to reduce wastage of taxpayers' money and make way for a more cost-effective administration. In the past, President Museveni has used a system of rewarding regions basing on the voting pattern, and analysts say this will still play out. During the campaigns, he promised a ministry for Teso, and the NRM's massive gains in the north could be a very important factor in his next cabinet.
Remember that Ruero, since either 1987 or since 1999, we have had a minister for Ruero Triangle. Yeah. And then recently, the president had to launch a new program to solve problems in Ruero. So we know for certain, at least from practical perspective, that these ministers mean nothing.
Political analysts believe the politicians who have been implicated in various scandals could bounce back due to political patronage, but say this will in the end defeat the purpose of fighting corruption.
That of politicians who have been implicated in major corruption scandals and they have not been absolved through a due process, the president has no business appointing them to cabinet.
They also believe the president will go for regional balancing, something he has tried before. But they say this will not translate into better service delivery, citing the Busoga region, which is still lagging behind, yet it had many ministers. Hilary Yesiga, NTV.